The first question, asked by Muhammad Abu Bakr from Punjab, Pakistan, he asks, is it necessary to pray Qadha of the missed sunnah prayers besides fard prayers? A similar question by Nazneen Sultana from Kolkata, India, she asks, do we have to pray Qadha of tahajjud prayer if we miss? Regarding Qadha, that is compensation of your missed prayer, if the prayer that you have missed, it is a fard prayer, that it is a compulsory prayer, then it is a must that you need to pray Qadha of it. The moment you remember that you have missed the fard prayer, you need to compensate for it immediately. As far as the sunnah prayer is concerned, the sunnah can be classified into two categories. The first is sunnatul mu'akkada and the second is sunnah ghayr al mu'akkada. So the sunnah al mu'akkada, it is that sunnah which the Prophet, peace be upon him, he would offer regularly and he would rarely miss it. The sunnah ghayr al mu'akkada is that which the Prophet would sometimes miss it and he was not regular while offering it. The sunnah al-mu'akkada, the most important is the qiyamul layl, that is the tahajjud and the witr prayer. This is the most important in the sunnah al-mu'akkada. And if you miss this, it is recommended that you offer the qadha. So the sunnah al-mu'akkada, if you miss it, it is recommended that you offer qadha of the sunnah al-mu'akkada. The second, among the most important in the sunnah al-mu'akkada, it is the sunnah of fajr prayer. The sunnah before the 2 rakah of fajr obligatory prayer. This is very important. And our beloved Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, he said that the sunnah of the fajr prayer, it is better than the world and the wealth in it. This is how important the sunnah of the fajr prayer is. If you miss the sunnah of the fajr prayer, you can offer it after the fard prayer. Even though there is a hadith of our beloved Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, wherein he said that there is no prayer after the fajr prayer until the sun rises. But this is an exception, because the fajr prayer, it is very important. So for example, if you enter the masjid, the imam has already started the prayer. You have not offered the sunnah of your fajr prayer. So you should join the imam, complete your prayer with the imam, the 2 rakah of fajr obligatory prayer, and then after that you can offer the 2 rakah of sunnah prayer that you have missed. The second type in the sunnah is the sunnah ghayr al-mu'akkada, and this is the one which the Prophet, peace be upon him, he would sometimes miss it and he was not regular in offering it. Sometimes he used to offer, sometimes he wouldn't offer. And an example of this is the 4 rakah of sunnah prayer before the asr prayer. So if a person, he is regular, or if he offers sunnah ghayr al-mu'akkada quite often, then if he misses it, he has the option of offering the qadha prayer of the missed sunnah prayer. So basically, in summary, if you have missed a fard prayer, you need to compensate for it. It is a must, it is compulsory. The second, the sunnah prayer. In the sunnah prayer, we have sunnah al-mu'akkada. That is the prayer which the Prophet, peace be upon him, the sunnah which he offered regularly. This, if you miss, it is recommended that you offer it, but it is not compulsory. Whereas sunnah ghayr al-mu'akkada, this prayer, if you miss it, you have an option to offer it or not to offer the qadha prayer.